Welcome back to this second half of this pretty crazy game here at St James's Park. We've had it all in the first half. We've had Yamat being sent off, and then Newcastle took the lead, and then Manchester United scored two to put themselves in front. Will Keane scoring once again, and Aaron Hillwood back on the Premier League score sheet. The first time since Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. So Hillwood is definitely back to his best after carrying on from that FA Cup goal he scored. Hillwood is a rare away road appearance this afternoon. The injury to Robin Van Persie, who is out for 3 months, is telling of that situation. And Manchester United here have defended rather well, it has to be said, since the goal. Conceding the goal was rather unfortunate because it went through a load of Manchester United bodies in the box, and Sigis Gouffron put it straight through and somehow found the back of the net. So it wasn't like Manchester United was sloppy on defence or anything. Well, Gouffron was really in no position to really score from there, but that's about it. But Manchester United, as they do, battle back, as they often do. The spirit of this club has really been put back in since Louis Van Gaal came over. A lot of people last season, when David Moyes was in charge, a lot of people worried that maybe the spark had gone. Like we said, if you could accuse that team of not really playing for David Moyes, and poor Burnley here. Another normal service resumed performance. Chelsea 4, Burnley 1. Aaron Hillwood is offside here, and his enthusiasm got the better of him a little bit there. Tender age of 26, doesn't feel. He said he's feeling it already, but as a lot of friends of his will tell you, he's still a baby, really. A great tackle from Chris Smalling in the box there. Newcastle looked threatening. And Yana's eye, that would have been a great ball. Herrera certainly getting a lot more starts recently, and so he should be. Oh, Aaron Hillwood almost met with a sliding tackle, jumped out the way. Lost the ball in the process though. Darren Fletcher still giving his all, even though he will be moving on at the end of the season to West Bromwich Albion. He's giving his all to this club. He's really fallen out of favour since the acquisitions of Herrera and Blind, and I think that was to be expected. And Darren Fletcher just wants to play. You know, he's not like he's going to Manchester City or something like that. Just and then come under the criticism, probably just going for a big pay rise. But Darren Fletcher just wants to play football, and he feels that with Ander Herrera and Danny Blind doing as well as they are, he said, I don't think I'm really going to get picked, even though I am the vice captain of the club. So he's been promised a captain's role at West Bromwich Albion, so I think it's pretty fair that he takes that. And Darren Fletcher, I don't think anyone will have any real complaints. Darren Fletcher has been the servant to this club, but you would expect when you're at Manchester United and you're one of their academy players. Darren Fletcher's probably the last one of the United Academy. I mean, there is a few coming through, Paddy McNair and Tyler Blackett, to name a couple, actually. But Paddy McNair sadly hasn't featured this season, but he definitely is one to look out for, as is Tyler Blackett, and we all know Tyler Blackett from earlier in the season. Hillwood's not good at crossing, so he's going to use that to an advantage to try and catch Newcastle out. He did rather well. And Hillwood, that emotion is really getting to him. He's really giving his all this afternoon. Referred to the vice captain, frustrated with that. I think he wanted Aaron Hillwood to score more than anything. Darren Fletcher's in the box. He's not going to win that. 9 times out of 10, unfortunately for him. It's Chris Smalling trying to get someone who could in a better position to score, and he finds Yanazai. No one is in the box is picking him up. Tim Krul is doing it all now because his defenders are not doing their job. United players just able to stroll into the box. Tim Krul, it didn't look all convincing, did it? It looked like it came off his elbow. Of all things. And here's Yanazai with the corner. Out to Herrera with the header. Good save by Krul, but it's gone in anyway. Oh, Tim Krul is unfortunate here. Ander Herrera has scored again. And there is such luck in that one as well. You could probably say it's karma in a way. Ander Herrera forces a save out of Tim Krul, but it bounces off him and goes in the back of the net anyway. Januzaj with the corner. Great header from Herrera. Tim Krul tried to tip it over the bar. And this is unfortunate. I think he touched the wrong part of the ball, which actually brought the ball back down behind him. And you have to say Tim Krul is so unfortunate here because it looked like a great save. The ball spins and spins and you don't know whether it's going to go onto the bar or in the back of the net or over the bar. And it is a goal. And Ander Herrera, seeing that he was on target, he will be credited with it. His second goal of the league season. And that's his first one he scored. Was it against Leicester City, was it? I actually can't remember the last time he scored in the Premier League, oddly enough. But Manchester United, the luck was on their side there. And seeing that there was some luck in Newcastle's goal from Gouffron, with the amount of Manchester United defenders in the box defending the ball, and it somehow went over all of them and through all of them and went to the back of the net. David De Gea probably caught in the wrong side to see it. Will Keane, and you knew what Will Keane was going to do there. He was going to toe poke it through to Aaron Henwood, and it would have been probably a scintillating run from the lad. Aaron Henwood has definitely played well this afternoon. Well, Manchester United were 3-1 up, I think was the score last time around. So, but I don't think they've scored 4 since their 4-0 win at Burnley in the about third game of the season. Oh, Aaron Henwood just picking the defender off, and he runs into another one that picks him off. That's just bad karma for him as well. Tim Krul, you have to feel sorry for him. It was a good save. The ball just obliged back into the back of the net though. And it's 3-1 United. Manchester United, that is. Will Keane and Henwood doing all the forward work. And we're doing some defensive work as well. He's got through the challenges. And Tim Krul has stopped him again. Well, at least Tim Krul was keeping Aaron Henwood out. Although I wouldn't bet on against them doing it for too long though. And we're going after, I think it was Anita there. He's going to fall to Keane. Williamson picks it up. And this has been Manchester United's game pretty much since the first goal went in from Will Keane. And since then, United have taken control. And it's now a 3-1 lead. And Newcastle really haven't threatened, really. And here's Papi Cisse. And out by Januzaj, I think. Maybe a corner. And Burnley having a miserable time. 4 goals to 1 down against Chelsea, and all service pretty much resumed for them. I have to say, the candidates to go down first. And Aaron Henwood, bad clearance. And Manchester United struggling to get through the horde of Newcastle players trying to get them back off the ball, but eventually it's Darren Fletcher that's coming through away with it now. The tackle wasn't all convincing. Herrera. Will Keane. Here comes Januzaj of all people. Keane pokes it to Daley Blind. And he wasn't far off either. Daley Blind, he always knew he was going to shoot. Paul Scholes-esque with that one. But unfortunately, that one goes wide. Paul Scholes probably would have put that in the back of the net. Tim Krul with the goal kick. And he can't be really too down on himself. The Herrera header was just a bit too much. The ball-wise, that is. Not that Tim Krul made a bad save. It was a brilliant save. But the ball just kindly rolled into the back of the net. It does happen, unfortunately. Here's Cabella, who's making full use of the big gap on the wing that United have left here. Oh, good back pass. Here's Gutierrez, one of the players that were booked in the reverse fixture. And Aaron Henwood is never going to meet that with his head. Will Jones, I think, did. Oh, Daley Blind, we're going to have a look at this chance here. He always knew what he was going to do. He's going to go Paul Scholes for us there, but unfortunately, that one didn't nestle in the back of the net. It's going to be a corner for Newcastle here as we're going to make a substitution. Carsini's coming off. And 27 is coming on. And we are to understand that is Stephen Taylor. Corner taken by Newcastle, taken low and picked off by Chris Smalling. And that's a foul. Michael Oliver clearly giving it. And what's going on? Herrera's not happy about it. Herrera's really not happy about it, but there's going to be a confrontation there, but Michael Oliver doesn't punish anybody, which is oddly enough. Herrera, there was no need to get into that confrontation at all. Here's Darren Fletcher. He's giving it away. Cisse. Pappy Cisse, that is. Good tackle. Well, the referee says no. It's not a good tackle. Free kick. It's Danny Blind. Unfortunate, really. Here comes Sissoko. It's a perfect opportunity to score, but will he take it? Oh, the ball was jumped. Sissoko is coming towards the ball. And it's saved by David De Gea. The ball jumped. But Sissoko took too long with his run-up. And even though it did go over through the ball anyway, David De Gea is going to comfortably gather that. There's Williamson. And with Manchester United, they've lost their clinical free kick goal scorer in Robbie Van Persie as well. Well, he's Will Keane on another great run. And he thought Aaron Henwood was going to be to his left. Henwood couldn't keep up. But Henwood has already done his work this afternoon. He's even scored. It's Gutierrez to Cisse. Swansea City concede against West Ham late on. Kevin Nolan has scored for Sam Allardyce's team. Here's Tiote. Barrel of the relegation candidates also. Leicester City were behind against Stoke at the half. And Burnley have just gone 4-1 down, as we know. And Januzaj not scored in the Premier League since the game at the Stadium of Light, right at the start of the season. And Januzaj has been rather slow. His first full season has been rather slow than his debuts were. There's no doubt that this kid is a talent. There's no doubt about that. Class is always permanent. Gutierrez will now have the unwanting figure of Aaron Henwood chasing him around the pitch. He gets through though. Oh, Gutierrez has gone through everybody here and scores. Jonas Gutierrez, a brilliant goal, goes through everybody. And Newcastle have 4 more minutes with the added time about to go up. And Jonas Gutierrez has put his team back in it. John Carver looking on. He knows it's not over yet though. But Jonas Gutierrez has given Newcastle a sliver of hope here. It goes through Daley Blind. Goes through he nutmegs Chris Smalling. Beautiful. Beautiful nutmeg by Jonas Gutierrez on Chris Smalling. Completely dumbfounded. That's a fantastic goal by Gutierrez. Fantastic skill. David De Gea comprehensively beaten. It's not been an easy thing to do against David De Gea, but Jonas Gutierrez though, but they've still got that goal from Herrera to come back to. So Aaron Henwood has now been cancelled out. But they're still going behind. 5 minutes of added time. The Jonas Gutierrez celebration will add a bit more. And Henwood loses it. Down Fletcher. Trying to be careful and just pick the right pass. And he did. Blind. Oh, look at Henwood. Brilliant run. Brilliant direction. Brilliant back heel. He's not got much left to do. Henwood tries it. Picks it up. Too Cruel denies Aaron Henwood again. Can you believe it? Tim Krul is denied Aaron Henwood all but once. It was beautiful skill from Henwood trying to keep his balance. He tried to get it back under control. You felt like he was going to fall down. Henwood does do that a lot. Not intentionally. Manchester United take the win. A bit of a scare. It wasn't enough. What a game here at St James's Park. It's been a cracker. And Yamat sent off in the first 5 minutes. And then Newcastle United taking the lead with Gouffron minutes later. And then it was all Manchester United. Will Keane scoring another one against his nemesis club, if you like. And that was a definite sending off. Look at that for a challenge. Ouch. Marcus Rojo felt that, and it was worthy of a sending off in the end for Yamak. But then it was all Manchester United, as we said. Will Keane scoring another goal against his nemesis club, if you like, Newcastle United. That's 3-2 for him now. Aaron was back on the Premier League score sheet for the second goal, and that was it for the first half. Second half, a couple of more goals. Ander Herrera putting the game seemingly to bed for Manchester United, and it turned out to be that way, even though Jonas Gutierrez, with a brilliant piece of movement and skill, made it 3-2. But Manchester United take all 3 points, and the run goes on. Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 3, a cracker. Let's bring you the other 3 results coinciding with that, and Burnley having a misery at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 5, Burnley 1. Ouch. Leicester City also lose, however. They lost to Stoke City by 2-1, and West Ham took a 1-0 win at Swansea City. We saw that during the game. The table now looks like this. Manchester United 6 points clear of Chelsea at the top. Arsenal still in the top 3, and they look to be staying there, with Liverpool slumping a little bit. The two top teams actually did play today, so now the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool and Sunderland actually have, well, Arsenal and Liverpool anyway, have a game in hand over the top teams, but they're a long way back anyway. Manchester City dropped to 6th. Something is not right there. They were on a good run earlier. Spurs and Everton 8th. West Brom, fantastic season 9th. And despite Newcastle's loss at Old St James's Park, they are still 10th. Relegation zone. More and more misery for Burnley, unfortunately. Only 1 win from 26 play. 26 played. Hull City don't look any better. They look like they could go down as well. Leicester still in with a chance despite their loss. Burnley still a whopping 13 points from safety. And every game that goes by, that is looking more and more likely. Just a moment ago, we had the draw, or the actual corresponding fixtures for the FA Cup quarter-finals. This is how it look. Everton have Manchester United to entertain at Goodison Park. A cracker at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be Chelsea and Manchester City. That is going to be an absolute classic down there. On the other side, as you can see, Leicester City's shock win at Arsenal grants them another home game against Newcastle United. And I'm not sure that, I think it's Rochdale who are the OK Dons? I think so. And they will be entertaining Swansea City at home.